Hi! Hello ladies, gents and enthusiasts of complete failure. We're going to do another arena run to hopefully redeem the previous complete and utter disaster. We get a fantastic pick of free good arena classes. I like Warlock at the very least. I am a fan of Warlock in arena. We have not done a Warlock, but you know, the Rogue is the greatest, and I am a free-to-play account. And I need to win, so we're going to go with Valera because I kind of need money. Patches the Pirate, the Curator, Prince Taldaram, it's all awful in Arena. I mean, these are good constructed cards. In Arena, they are not fun. Let's go with the Curator is the one thing that will maybe work out nicely. No longer is it to see a Jade pick a Jade, but this is way better than the other two picks, so let's go with it. Matt Bomber, I'm a fan of Matt Bomber. Sprint is a good card, but meh, Super Shrug. This is a really tough choice. I love me the Perdition's Blade. Perdition's Blade is one of my favorite cards, probably out of completely like unwarranted for me to love this card so much. But I really like it. It's one of my favorite of all time. That being said, Underseek the Huckster is great. I'll go the Huckster, but the Perdition's Blade, man, I wanted it. Gluttonous Ooze, because the other two are way overpriced for the body. Another Ooze. It's a 3-mana 4/3. This guy, I guess you could argue, is a 3-mana 5/2, 5/3. But not really, it's just kind of garbage. So, not going to go with it. Betrayal screwed me over so hard in the previous arena that I'm going to go with Betrayal. The Daring Reporter is fantastic. Bot Creeper, though, such a great arena mainstay. We're going to go for the Bot Creeper. Even though the Daring Reporter, you could make an argument that is better. Grim Necromancer, it's a solid 4-drop. No contest, the Bone Drake is, I think, perhaps the best, if not the best, in the top 5 best arena cards of the new set. Eggnapper, solid free choice. Squirming Tentacle, solid free choice. Do I have any taunt so far? I have a Bot Creeper. And the Curator. Is either of these a beast? No, it's not. Let's go. Eggnapper is okay. We get the Perdition's Blade again. I think it edges out Mind Control Tech by a little bit. The Mind Control Tech can do some insane swings, but I think I would rather pick that one. This is a horrible choice. It is a Beast of Murlocs. I guess I'll go with the Stone Tusk Boar. Good combination with a possible Cold Blood maybe, and it gets pulled by the Curator. These two are kind of trash. The Gadget and Socialite is not that bad. It's like a too expensive Voodoo Doctor. I think the Bone Baron is a much better choice here. The Demolisher is really solid. In Arena, at least. Let's just go for the 4-drop. The Uncontested Demolisher, though, it can win you games almost by itself. But let's go with the Master of Disguise. Tar Creeper or Shadow Strike, man, such fantastic choices here. The Tar Creeper can save you so hard. Shadow Strike also fantastic. Really hard to tell you, man. I have some okay early games so far. It's a hard choice. I'm gonna go with the Shadow Strike. I am more of an aggressive fool. But I probably should have gone with the Tar Creeper. Molt Lurker, a 4-mana 4/4. I do have the amazing combo of the Master of Disguise plus Shadow Sensei. Requires turn 8 and having something on the board. Not something that's going to happen all that much. So let's go to the Molt Lurker. It's, I think, the least bad. Another 4-drop. It's very solid. Go for it. Do I have Elementals? 0 Elementals. 0 Elementals. Blaze Caller is just a 7-mana 6/6. This is a 6-mana 6/6. All weapons from your hand and gain their stats. We could put the Perdition's Blade onto it, I suppose. That is the only thing I can see. I mean, the Mountain Giant, it can be good, but not in Rogue. a backstab. Do we have any kind of draw, any kind of value here? Yeah, we do get the Undercity Huckster. Gives me back a weapon. Gives me back a card. Little else. Bone Drake and Bone Baron. They also give me more hand stuff. They do some hand stuff, you know. Do some hand stuff with me. This is a fantastic fight drop. I'm gonna pick it. Going a little too heavy here, but the other two are so trashy. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Tainted Zealot will be good for the backstab. Not the Betrayal. I don't think it works with Betrayal. It will be good with Shadow Strike. That's it. Alternative, another 6-drop. Or the Death Speaker. The Death Speaker is actually pretty good. Let's go with Death Speaker. I don't know if it's the right choice. It's the choice that I made. Second Betrayal, not nearly as good as the first. It is against garbage though, so second Betrayal it is. Second Backstab, I don't know, man. I am going to run out of cards if I go for that. That second Backstab can get me killed by me running out of steam super hard. But I have enough bodies. Right? Not that many. Not that many big bodies. This is a really tough choice. I'm gonna go with the Bone Baron reluctantly. Volatile Elemental. And a Fairy Dragon. This is not that bad a choice, but a Fairy Dragon does get pulled by the Curator. We have the Bone Drake. This is also a dragon, so Murlocs do get a little bit more of preference, but it's just a 2-mana 2/1 charge. But the Curator is getting some value out of that. The Fairy Dragon though. The Fairy Dragon is too good of an early drop to pass. Another dragon against trash. Go for that. And now we have a last choice. This is awful. Patient Assassin can give me a lot of value. Do I have any 1-mana? I don't. So the Skulking Geist is not that terrible of a choice. I have enough late game to survive here, I think. Yeah, a good deck here, I think. Some sweet deal. Let's enable that overlay. There we go. Into the arena we go. 7 minutes of a draft. That took quite some time. Right away we encounter a Paladin. We hate Paladins. Going to get rid of this Jade Shuriken. It does not have all that many options to combo with it. I would rather just get a bunch of people. We have lots of 2-drops. We have lots of 3-drops. It should happen. In theory, we should get a good draw out of this. A Betrayal. And nothing else. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Turn 2 dagger. We can do it. He considered coining out a 2-drop of some description, but he thought better of it apparently.
Reporting for duty.
Great stuff. We get to destroy that and put a Neck Napper on the board. Come on, pass the turn. Pass the turn. Thank you. You fool! Wasting my time. Destroy that disgusting recruit. What a fool! Following Uther, Lightbringer, into the battlefield against Valeera. Valeera will destroy them all. I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that happening. I am very pleased that the early game has been survived. He basically just got his 3-drop. His 4-drop was countered by my 3-drop, so I'm perfectly fine with taking that trade. Not a big deal.
Winner's moves.
Oh, I see. He was totally activating the Stone Shaper. Good call. It was a good call. So, Dagger do nothing? No, Dagger Patient Assassin. That's fine. Yeah, get rid of that disgusting Divine Shield. Oof, that smells of consecration. Oh, not really. Okay, good. I'm surprised he did that, actually. Please land on... Oh, I didn't want that. This Betrayal, though, is pretty damn good on this dude. And we get to combo, and we get to make another dagger. Alternatively, the Death Speaker. Yeah.
Goodbye.
We kill this guy. Betray. Jade Shuriken. Smack. Make another dagger. That's not a big deal. I mean, it is basically not doing much at all in this turn, so that's great. Now is the time for the Bone Baron to come out, I think. Or, ooh, that's a great, much better. That's much better. We get the Midnight Drake plus Death Speaker. I mean, the Death Speaker can get some amazing value, so now I'm kind of regretting it. But I already committed to it, so let's do it. Let's just do it. Save me 1 point of damage. And this dagger, I don't care. I don't have Envenom weapon, so I'm just going to throw away the charge and keep the other one. Although I am telegraphing to Flanman that I don't have Envenom weapon. Spike Rich Steed, of course. Any Paladin deck worth its salt will have a Spike Rich Steed. Too bad they not use my Death Speaker. It would have been much, much better here. Alright, so that's it'll take these two to be able to kill that. A 1/6, a 1/1, and a 6/6. I think that's the way to go about it.
Say hello to my
Could have gotten much better value out of that Death Speaker. Oh jeez, he's already signaling, I have a thing to deal with that. Not terribly pleased with that at all. Okay, fella. I am ready to deal with whatever the hell your held card is. You were so excited to point at it, Mr. Flanman.
What? They fell off the trough.
Well, there is no telling what it was because he's using everything but that one. He gets a Divine Shield. This makes me salty. But it's not that big a deal. We get to destroy it, really. So it's not bad. Take 3? Yeah. I mean, nah, I would rather take 1, killing that, right? That makes more sense, I think. Go this way. And we can actually stealth the ogre.
Here we go.
Too bad I cannot kill the freaking wolf. Not going to be taking the chance with the Mad Bomber. Or am I? Kinda crazy. I might take the chance with the bomber. Nah, man, what if it kills my ogre? That'll be silly. That'll be super dumb. So, let's just go this way.
Enter the shadow.
And I will play one of the Barons. It's pretty good. Oh, jeez, man. Do I even have a way to deal with giant monsters? The Moat Lurker will just slow down the enemy. That's it. Actually, that Consecration is not that bad. Grim Necromancer. Shadow Strike is a good answer to big things. Not too big, though. Another Betrayal will be fantastic. Alright, so what do we do here? Obviously, we need to destroy that 9/8. But first, we need to test for monsters of descriptions. Okay, no sacrifice. This needs to happen. Thing is, the only way I can kill that thing. Yeah. Do that. Redemption? No redemption. This needs to happen. Go, go, Mad Bomber! Come on. Ah, didn't land the second one. Take 8, that would be insane. So we need to take the damage here. As in, we need to take this trade. Nothing I can do about it. And another one of these. 2 more skeletons. So, it's not looking too grim. It's looking sort of grim. He has 2 cards to my... Actually, we're even on cards, right? Because he just drew one and I'm going to draw another one. Depends on the quality of his cards, whether he gets... Oof, that's a great thing. Thankfully, I didn't take the damage to the face. But if I don't draw the Bog Creeper or the Curator, I'm dead. Or the Gluttonous Ooze. Not the Fairy Dragon. Fairy Dragon is bad. Actually, I'm not dead yet, but almost. Oh, man. Well, we take this trade. We take this trade. We're not at the mercy. Very much at the mercy of his top decks. All in. Yeah, we have to go all in. Try to do damage before he crushes me with a top deck. At the whim of destiny. Whether he has a fast damage answer on his hand. Consecration, of course, is death. All kinds of things can be death. But if it's a buff, it'll be great. Spike trees, even Spike Ridge Steed would not be a disaster. I think I have the damage on board to deal with it. Oh, really? He's not going face? He really should go face and trust on his deck too. Yeah, alright. Lay on hands is probably one of the better draws he could have had. Clearly cannot dagger that. He is putting me down to 1. Need those taunts. Grim Necromancer is not a taunt. I bet like him going face there, I bet that means he got a way to destroy me. This will actually waste 1 skeleton. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because if he can't deal the 1 damage, I have a chance. Please, Flan Man, don't destroy me. That's good. That's great. Oh, sweet deal. Still alive. Moat Lurker. If he got a buff, let's see. 5, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. God damn it. Oh, with his Moat Lurker. There's 2 schools of thought here. That needs to happen for the Moat Lurker to come out. I either kill the guy and hope he didn't get a buff. That needs to happen. Or go all face. I think we need to do this. This is the safest play. We cannot risk that he might have a buff in his hand. These skeletons are just garbage, so I'm just going to toss them out. I think that is the play that I really need to make because there's every chance a pally might draw a fantastic buff and just completely obliterate me with a freaking egg. Throw a giant egg that grew arms at my face and just destroy me that way.
In the light's name.
That was wrong order, but I don't think it matters anymore. Do I have lethal? That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have lethal.
Well played.
12. Yeah, I have exactly lethal. Let's count that again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well played.
Well played.
Well played. Plan Man, this was an intense first game. Holy crap. Yeah, he realized that I actually counted. He was like, maybe he'll miss lethal. Maybe he'll just try to clear. And that was a perfectly reasonable thing to count on. These insane 6 drops are not going to be used, and Betrayal is something that is useful, much more useful in the mid game. So Betrayal goes turn back. Hello, Crowdini. I hope that you and I have a good time together. I would say it's totally reasonable to coin out the Mad Bomber, then Dagger, then Eggnapper. But since I have the Midnight Drake, I'm going to take it easy. We can get a little bit more attack out of it. Of course, you run the risk of that happening, but maybe the Mad Bomber will be the most amazing bomber of all time. No, no. I guess we threaten being able to dagger it.
Talk about a nice suit.
That's a good Eggnapper answer. Alternatively, the Gluttonous Ooze guarantees we deal with this 4-3. But since we have Betrayal now in hand, I'm just going to let him... I'm going to let him do this. And then we can coin out Gluttonous Ooze, maybe. Like, if he wants to hero power it, that'll be fine. I will still get the little dudes and we can dagger to be able to kill the 4-3. Surprised he didn't hero power it. Just throwing away that 4-3 so easily. I mean, it's not throwing away, but could have done better, maybe. This Betrayal not coming out just yet.
Don't touch the air.
Keep making those fat plays, and that is basically a 1-for-1 play. A 1-for-1 trade. It looks like it's a giant creature. A 7-4. But it's a 4-mana card. Trace with his 4-mana card. Is that a silence? Eh, not a big deal. This is a fine Betrayal. Absolutely fine Betrayal. Get that fantastic combo right there. That was like half a consecration. Amazing. And we get a weapon out. It's been pretty good.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Bro, the Curator's coming out now. Oh, jeez, I wanted to draw you with a Curator. Come on, man. Do we have any other beasts? I don't think we do. It's all dragons over here. Green Necromancer. It's all dragons. Makes me wish I had that Charging Murloc now. Alright. Don't have any fast damage here, and then like I can still not kill that, so I feel it's still okay to coin out the Curator. It'll draw a dragon. And now maybe this dragon will make my Midnight Drake into something worthy of killing something. Oof. Let's hope for awful adaptations. Maybe he grows an extra donger and another arm out of its abdomen. And it's not terribly useful for fighting. Unfortunately, though, it seems to be Boulder Fist Ogre Plus so far. Oof, a stealth. That's not terrible. That's not. It could have been way worse. I think the Scalebane is the better option here. 7 mana, 4 and a 3. So 4-3 and 4-4. We can stealth one of them for reasons.
Do not touch.
Yeah.
Do not
Since we can't dagger,
touch.
I think a 4 and a 3 is the best way to go about it. And I'll take this. I'm gonna save that weapon, right? Oof, the swipe is too dangerous. I'll take the 3 damage. Alright, do that. And then do this thing. And we'll stealth the 4-3 that is not vulnerable. That's fine. The Stone Tax Boar is ready to take care of that. Or my dagger. I'm still on 20 health. Really? He chose not to do anything. Well, this Shadow Strike has something to say about that play. Because taking 6 is a little too much. Taking 6 is a little too much, I think. Let's plan out the turn.
So many
5,
options.
6. Nope. I guess Gluttonous Ooze, Shadow Strike, Stone Tusk. I don't have the numbers, man. They don't square up. It really pisses me off. Taking 6 to the face, or taking 3 to the face, and then throwing two of these in.
Here we go.
Do that. Maybe the Stone Tusk Boar should have done that.
Blades ready.
Yeah, this is this.
Ready.
Makes me sad, but it's what happened. Whew. What's wrong? I don't know if it was the right choice, but it worked out in some way. Probably this is gonna get swiped now.
For the king! Get in there and fight,
Huh.
maggot!
That's pretty okay. For him, and for me too. I mean, 7-3 taunt, not that big a deal. We have the board. We are doing alright. This is looking pretty good. Certainly not winning, but looking pretty great. Not gonna dagger in favor of doing the power plays here. And this Midnight Drake, man, we save him. We did not trade. Have been being really conservative with it. Still standing. He has now a chance to be buffed by the Scalebane and be something worthy of notice again. No, Crowdini, don't do it. Ah, jeez, the ultimate infestation, man, is so damn awful. It is so awful. It's so hard to deal with. It is single-handedly, probably single-handedly making Arena Druid a thing that is really good right now. That being said, we cannot win against that amount of value. So we're going to rely on Tazdingle being able to hold the fort long enough for my other guys to obliterate Crowdini. That bodes well. Just a giant taunt is the only thing. A taunt that can take more than 8 damage to the face is the only way that he can survive here.
Time waits for no one.
That cannot survive 8 damage to the face. He can survive. Oh man, what makes him more salty? The Stone Stuck's Boar or the Moat Lurker? I think both. Oh, 1 damage! But I also can just take away your enormous amount. So, there you go. Sweet deal. We'll play the Crowdini. That was actually a pretty damn good game. Finally, a quote low quality class. Maybe keep the Grim Necromancer. It's not that bad. This Jade Shuriken, though. Let's hope for something better. This is better, I would say. Perdition's Blade could totally dominate the early game, and we get the Green Necromancer anyway. This is looking pretty good. If it's an empty board, I think I'll just dagger. This Volatile Elemental is like, destroy a 2-drop, yay. I'll do this because I have the Perdition's Blade, so I can deal 3 damage to anything.
Mind if I roll need?
Well, alright. I'll take it.
Don't mess with me!
Sure, man, I'll trade my 2-drop for your 3-drop. I'll be fine with that. And in fact, I'll just keep my 1/1. How about that? In a way, I'm kind of happy about it, because Potion of Madness is a thing. And now he doesn't get the option to do that. But maybe, probably, his deck doesn't have Potion of Madness. That's why he had to resort to a freaking owl.
Winter is here.
What do you have in your deck? You have everything in your deck. Okay. No big deal. Still, it just dies to my 1/1s on my Perdition Blade, so even the backstab, if I want to really be demoralizing, but
Don't mess with me.
I think I'll rather use this backstab on something that deserves it more. Would rather just take this pain and use my 1/1s effectively before he can use a bunch of AoE. And here's a little bit more insurance on that AoE.
Let the pain speak to me.
You are the shadow's puppet.
That's pretty cool. Don't seem to have an option to kill this Acolyte without giving him 2 cards, which is very disappointing. So I think it's all going to go phase, right? I mean, I gotta kill that thing, that's for sure. 6/6 or 7/7? No brainer, right? Yeah, do that. And I'll just let that thing stand. And I think I would rather throw away my 1/1. Nah,
For the master.
nah, we can do this. Face!
Don't touch the air.
Here we go.
And I am ready to smack him with my dagger. Alright, that means no Holy No in hand, even though he has so many cards. At this point, this priest is very, very unlikely to be able to cast all his stuff. Unless he has a whole bunch of really cheap shit. So, it might even be better to just try to burn a card for no reason. Nah, that makes no sense. In Arena, it makes no sense to try to burn the enemy's cards. I'm not sure if that was the right call. A 3/1 with Shadow or Pain, I don't know, man. And you had no dragon in hand. Wow, that's very, very sad. I feel sad for you. I am sorry. So I'm okay with him drawing more cards out of the Acolyte. He will heal it though, right? If he heals it, I'll send the 6/6 in there. So that to deny the extra draws, and then we'll play these 2. Or I can also stealth the 6/3, so he doesn't death it.
Get him.
Yeah, that needs to happen. And a backstab on a 1/3 is no. I'm not gonna do that. So, some 4 attack minions.
Shadows.
Good stuff. So just dagger that, throw a ridiculous gangster and a dinosaur at that Acolyte. I mean, whatever, the neophyte. And march on. Ooh, death and destruction right there. That totally obliterated me. You can't really play around that, honestly. It's so hard to play around that. A 6/6, a 5/5. 6/6 it is, and dagger. That completely destroyed me. I have no words for how much despair that Dragonfire potion brought to my heart.
It's boom o'clock.
Wow, even worse. This is terrible. At least I get the Cobalt, Scalebane, and the Senjin Shieldmaster, but quickly this is running out of opportunities to win. I am on my last leg here. And this is where that backstab totally works. Wonders. Hopefully no death. We have some really high attack minions here, so if he has no death, we have a really good chance of winning.
To Northrend.
That's a really good answer. At least he gets the 5. Nope, he does not get the 5 damage. God damn it. It's quickly becoming too hard to withstand. I think I need to use the Stone Tusk Boar and a dagger to kill that dude.
So
And then he doesn't have enough damage. Yeah, because I can't clear anything. So if I do this... Like, I can't waste this Shadow Strike on that Argent Commander, right?
here
Let's just
we
do this.
go.
Bore. And to the base! Not much I can do other than that. Lost with that Shadow, not Shadow, but a Dragonfire Potion. I could have played around it way more than I did. I could have held back a bunch of stuff. I just don't think about it. Don't think about that giant AoE that Priest got. Man, that's rough. That just rocks my boat right there. It's super awful. So, I am now despairing and in tailspin, and I'm going to lose horrendously to this fella. All I can do is that, a Death Speaker that dies. Nothing I can do about it. I should have dagger, but it doesn't matter anymore, right? I could get the taunts. I should not have not done the dagger, but it is very, very unlikely that this will end in a victory.
The shadow's perfect.
If we get Curator, Moat Lurker, Bot Creeper, all in succession, we might have a tiny, tiny chance. Even then, it's just not gonna work. Yep, it's over. Dragonfire Potion just obliterated me. I feel even if I had played around it, it would not have worked out. In the sense that not done anything more with the board. You could argue one way or another. Say, I need to assume he doesn't have Dragonfire Potion, and if I put these people in the board, it's going to totally murder the enemy. Or you can play around a very low chance of a spell. It's an epic spell, I think. And it was what, turn 6? So he had to draft it and draw it. So it's not like it's something you should always play around. You could argue one way or another. It's all the excuses that I'm giving you for losing that game. The Undercity Huckster hopefully will save my ass right here. Alright, this is the way I like it, Paladin Caster. You're doing nothing. I enjoy that. Thank you so much for doing nothing. Here comes the Huckster to rock your world. And next turn we can either Perdition's Blade on empty. We can coin out a 4. Perdition's Blade is looking really good. Really? Don't do that. Don't do that, Caster. You know you don't want to do that. You need to take this trade. You did not take the trade. In his defense, he doesn't know that I can deal with everything on the board. Betrayal plus Dagger saves the Huckster. But that is stupid, right? That's super dumb. Master of Disguise saves the Huckster. I'm okay with that.
Many options.
And then we get... the Perdition's Blade, though, it doesn't get comboed. Not like it matters at this particular juncture. Not a lot of damage coming in. So many lines here. I think just that Perdition's Blade is fine. Yeah. Do this.
Here we go.
To the face!
Don't mess with Tusker.
I feel like the Master of Disguise stealth can be used to much better effect later on. So, oh wow, that's lucky. It's gonna be super salty when that happens. This Light's Justice is pissing me off. It is not a bad idea to use this Gluttonous Ooze. Betrayal, nah. Shadow Strike, nah. I'm fine with the trade. Either that or just put down the Grim Necromancer. He keeps getting value out of his Light's Justice, but he said Light's Justice is not that big a deal. I am really not intimidated by it. Yeah, let's do the Grim Necromancer. Giving him targets for it, though. It just rankles my feathers. Yeah, let's do it.
Dark path is not
And I will kill one of your dudes. I am not picky with how this Perdition's Blade is used. I think it's valuable to kill those 1/1s. Is more valuable than keeping the 2/1 weapon. If it was a 3/1 weapon, yeah, I would feel much worse about it. This Nesting Rock is going to get totally rocked by this Shadow Strike. Still though, not great. Even this Betrayal is not a bad idea. Like Shadow Strike Betrayal. 5, and then that allows me to kill it with this, and the Betrayal also kills that. You might argue it's a terrible use of Betrayal. What are the alternative here? Alternative plays, come on. Dagger plus Ooze. Meh. Betrayal can be so great though. Well, this is happening for sure. That is a given. And I either lose this dude,
That is incredible.
or do the Betrayal. The Gluttonous Ooze might be the best way to go here. Miss me with a 3/3
Choose
and
suit.
destroying the 1/1 weapon.
So many options.
And of course, yeah, I get to keep the Betrayal. Let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. It was kind of foolish, but it's not a bad line. I would say you can get split 50-50 on either of those two lines of thought. Oh, that is upsetting. Goddamn Spike Rich Steed. Always comes to haunt me. I think this is a fantastic play. The Bone Drake contests perfectly this taunted minion. And Betrayal is now an option that can really get a nice swing here. That Volcanosaur is huge! Man, too bad that he got the 1/1 as well, because that means that I couldn't betray the crap out of it. I mean, get the dragon into it without losing 9 health to that. So I might have to play Betrayal on... Man, this just sucks all around, is all I'm saying. I'm probably just going to throw this there. And dagger up. And put down the Senjin. And hope he has no way of murdering the Senjin. I mean, this kills the Spiked Steed with that, but it does leave the dragon in much better position.
Choose suit.
Let's go the greedy way. Let's go the greedy way, and hopefully Ragnaros will stabilize me. This is what's happening. Hopefully it will work out. Oh, that's a great sign. I'm so happy that happened. I was really dreading taking 9 damage to the face. That's alright. I mean, it's bad, but it's okay. Another Betrayal plus what? Still in a really bad spot with this thing. I might need to take... Yeah, without the Betrayal, I will not be able to kill that giant monster. So, here goes. Here goes. Is there no other alternative play? I really don't want to do it. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Destroy that. Of course, throw this in. Take 9 to the face. Hopefully Ragnaros will make my life better. And the 6 mana 6/6 is where it's at. Ouch! Please don't dino size. Come on. Come on, take it easy on me. Don't destroy me with dino size. Not dino size, but it's Sure is an uphill battle here. Not lost though, because Ragnaros, the Lightlord, is here to save my anus. And of course, we want to dagger that instead of hurting this monster. That way, we get the heal guaranteed. This was way harder of a game than I thought it would be. I mean, we haven't won at all. But, way harder than I thought. I thought for sure... I thought for sure this game would not be too bad. And now we're staring at the Maw of the Abyss right here. We need a taunt. Otherwise, we're dead. That is not a taunt. And thus, we are dead. Was there a misplay somewhere in here? Maybe? But, nothing I can do. I did my darndest. Playing cards. There you go. Oh, overpowered bullshit. Nothing I can do about it. Man, another loss. I can't believe that. That is bullshit. These super long games that ending losses, they're so soul crushing. Alright, I'm just going to leave it right here. Wow. I need to walk away for a moment to recover from that horrendous ordeal. See you in the next one. Until then, if you play Paladin, you can suck a D.